See, these are the areas of investments you're going to cover. Process of investment, portfolio revision, features of preference shares, dividend yield ratio, dividend payout ratio, explain the meaning of IPO, private placement, earnings per share, price to earnings per ratio. So listen, to start the process of investment. See, whatever we earn, we are not going to spend the entire amount, right? We'll keep part of the amount as savings, and certain percentage will make an investment. The investment in the science, like you can invest in LIC, you can invest in gold, you can invest in real estate, you can invest in mutual funds, all those things. But whatever may be the platform, the basic idea of investment is higher the risk and higher the return, lower the risk and lower the return. If you are looking for the interest percentage quite higher, what you need to do is you need to take risk. That is the point. For example, investment in equity shareholders. Equity shares are going to give a higher investment, higher returns, but the risk is high and the market is highly volatile in nature. You all know that volatile, it keeps on fluctuating. But in long run, definitely equity shares are going to bring a bigger revenue. So the risk is high, the return is also high. Whereas if you are not willing to take risk, what you can do is you can post your savings in your fixed deposit or recurring deposit. Definitely your money will be safe, that is not a problem. But what is it is, but the return will be quite poor when compared to the risk return on investment. That is why I have clearly said as higher the risk, higher the risk, higher the risk, higher the investment. Okay. Next is I will explain what is security analysis and what is portfolio management. See, there are two types of security analysis. One is traditional analysis, another is the modern approach. Okay. Traditional analysis deals with potential price and discounted price. Potential price and discounted price. Potential price means what? Higher the price of a share you're going to sell, we can expect the higher the dividend. What is dividend? Dividend is what you pay to the equity shareholders, right? No. What we give to the preference shareholders are the dividend, because dividend will be given to preference shareholders, because equity shareholders will have the share over the profit. Okay, so preference shareholders. Next is higher the price, higher the dividend. So now this is called as the traditional approach. This is called as the traditional approach. The next is the intrinsic value and market price. Intrinsic value meaning the intrinsic meaning is the cost price. Price actually, what rate it is being quoted is called as a intrinsic value. Then you will compare the price with the intrinsic value, cost price and the market price. Okay, that is how you analyze the stock. Security analysis, I will repeat, two kinds of an approach: traditional approach and model approach. You have traditional approach, it deals with price and dividend. Higher the price of the stock, higher the price of dividend. Okay, so next is the modern approach. The modern approach to risk and return. Modern approach to risk and return. So what is the first kind of approach? Traditional approach. Second one is the modern approach. Modern approach. So portfolio management. portfolio management is what? Like, it's the combination of all the assets. It is the combination of all the assets. Combination, in the sense it can be of gold, it can be of silver, it can be of equities, it can be of mutual funds, it can be of preferences, but you must have the right proportionate based on your demand. Again, it is being divided into combination of asset, what kind of an asset you choose, and the risk bearing assets. Because when it talks about character meaning what kind of asset you choose. Like the assets which has got very poor liquidity, meaning you cannot sell your real estate, you cannot sell your plot immediately, or you cannot sell your home immediately if you are in need of cash. Then in such case your liquidity will be very poor. What you need to do is you need to have a combination of the asset. Next is the risk bearing securities. There are few assets which will have high risk but it's highly liquidatable. Example, mutual fund and equity shares. We have a purchase, you purchase it, you keep it in demat account. Whenever you are in need of money, the next day morning you can sell it. Okay. Next is the very important area. Younger the age, when you are very young, you can have a high risk. You can invest in high risk securities because physically and biologically you have the ability to take risk. And the second is what is it is your waiting period can be more. When you start investing at 20, you can wait for another 10 years for your investments to grow, because only in the age of 30 you will have so many kind of expenses. Older, when you become old, you feel quite difficult and you feel insecure to take risk, because at the age of 50 or 55 you feel like, why should I invest in stock market? Because of the lifespan. See, modern approach requires high scientific planning. It requires all your propaganda to make research. Next is portfolio revision strategies. Portfolio revision strategies has been divided into active revision and passive revision. It will depend upon. See, active revision is if somebody is saying, I've got interested to invest in the stock market, I'll go and invest, but I will not have the patience, or I will not have the understanding, or I will not wait for the market to grow. I'll keep on adjusting my investment. For example, if I buy 100 shares, what will I do is, immediately after a few days I'll go and sell 10 shares. I'll have 90. Then I'll buy. So it keeps on fluctuating, some sort of disturbance, some sort of instability, or I may not have patience, or I may not have technical knowledge. Then it will be called as an active revision. Okay, because every investor will have our own objective of investment, our need of investment. Because I'm start investing in the equity market to do a business. Right now I'm working. I want to be an entrepreneur in another 5 years. In such case, I will wait for another 5 years for the stock to grow. But I'm investing in equities, but I need to withdraw money immediately the next year, because I need to pay the insurance premium, or my educational expenses, or my family expenses, or any sort of personal expenses. What will I do? I'll go and withdraw it. Then in such case, I'll be called as a active revision. Passive revision is just opposite to it. I will invest, I will wait, I will not disturb the portfolio, I will wait for the market to grow, because my objective of the investment is very long term. I've got a quiet knowledge, like I need to wait for the investments to grow. That is called as a passive revision. See, that is what I have told here. See, active revision strategy, frequent adjustment. a very frequent adjustment. Passive revision strategy only minor and infrequent. Very casually I will go for adjustment. No, first thing is I have got trust in the market. I will not be disturbed. I will believe that the market will grow. I'll make only periodical way of investment. The balance questions you can find out in the next video.